Hey VC, what's up? It's me, yours truly. I'm back to post a quick video here. This is going to be a really quick video just showing you one or two recent finds, but mainly this is a VCLT thank you video to a couple of people. I want to make sure I give a very big thankful shout out to. So this shouldn't take very long at all. So let me just kind of jump right into the couple of new finds and then the VCLT thanks. Well, the first one I wouldn't call a new find, but I finally got my copy type of thing. This acts what you're playing in the background. And it is DMan, Derek Higgins, his latest release, Flyover. I know a lot of people in the VC have been kind of showing this here and there. And actually, I guess I missed the videos where he was talking about this kind of coming about. And I just have been seeing people in the VC kind of showing it and talking about it. And so I contacted Derek the other day, and he gave me the link, and I finally got my copy, my signed copy, nonetheless. Always have to get my stuff signed by the DMan if possible. So, I mean, cool, very cool stuff. Well, let me start by this because I've just put it on for the first time right now, so I haven't even listened to 3/4 of the record yet. But the one thing I'm definitely very impressed with is the packaging on this. I definitely think out of all the albums I've gotten from you so far, which has been 4 or 5 of them, this is definitely the best packaging I think of any of the albums that you've had. I love the embroidered letters. The color schemes on this album is absolutely beautiful, especially that insert. I mean, I think it's just very, very well put together there. You know, really neat kind of colored vinyl. You know, I'm not a big fan of colored vinyl, but I think the color scheme on the vinyl works very well with this packaging, so you know, that's definitely a plus too. And you know, as far as songs, I mean, after I listen to it, they'll kind of give me a feel for where it kind of rates with me amongst all the other DMan albums. Although I still think it's very hard to, or maybe I should say, my favorite track. I don't know which album yet. Might be my favorite album by you so far too, but I know my favorite track without question is Morning I Rise, which I believe is on Derek 3. And that song is just one that I come back to or go back to all the time. And the best way I can describe it as far as how it feels to me, that album belongs on Dire Straits' Brothers in Arms album. And again, that's a compliment coming from me in the way I feel about that particular album, but it just has that level of flow and greatness to it. So I'll see if there's something on this that might kind of bump that down off my #1 D Higgins spot, but as of right now, Morning I Rise is still your best work as far as I'm concerned. So thanks, DMan. I appreciate you getting it out to me so fast. I really appreciate it. Second one here was a nice score off of eBay. I think I won this for like $7 or $8 on eBay, which is really nice. So nobody else bid on it, so I kind of lucked out. But it's Exodus. This is a 2-album set for Shovel-Headed Kill Machine. I mean, that's a very nice pickup for $8. I'll tell you what. It's a 2 LP set, mint condition from top to bottom, inserts and everything. It is 2 LPs on this, and I'm sure the texture's not going to show up on camera, but it's kind of like a gray brushed, almost marvelous, but just kind of more of a gray brushed color vinyl. But a really, really, really nice 2 LP set, mint condition from top to bottom. So again, this is a kind of a metal band I've been getting into a lot lately, so awesome addition. Now the last two things I want to do is give some big VCLT thanks. One is from the Medicinehorse, Colin himself, sent me a nice little VCLT package. He sent just an envelope here. I wasn't quite expecting it either, so I really appreciate it. And then he also included this cool little Love Garden, is that what it was? Yeah, Love Garden sticker, as well as a little card here with a little kind of funny message he wrote on the back, which I thought was kind of cool. So that was greatly appreciated. And then he also kind of included in there, let's just say, an American gift certificate. Sorry, I'm Justice. That sun's kind of coming through the blinds there. And so I kind of took that American gift certificate, and this is what I got. I picked up some CDs. So I consider this VCLT from Medicinehorse. And some really, really cool stuff here too. Number one, you know I've been working on my Pat Benatar collection, and this is another great addition to that, which is Pat Benatar True Love. Really great pickup. And then a really great dollar find, oldie but goodie, definitely a great 80s classic. Steve Winwood, Roll With It. Have it on vinyl, but did not have the CD, so that's a good copy there. Another great pickup, one I've been wanting on CD for quite some time. I have a burnt copy, but they actually get a actual issued copy there. Dawkins, Back for the Attack, definitely my favorite Dawkins album. Talk about favorite album intros. The intro to Kiss of Death on this album is awesome stuff. And then the last two, this was an REM album that I just, quite frankly, was not familiar with. I mean, REM Up, I think this came out in '98, I believe. Yeah, and just one of those REM albums that, you know, I just never got around to or just kind of passed me by. And listened to it last night. It is a very good, very solid album by them. Songs like Suspicion and what else? Sad Professor, Diminished, which is a great track, as well as Falls to Climb. I mean, I was really, really impressed with this album, so that was kind of nice to discover it for the first time and get a brand new copy for only $1, which is cool. And last but not least, this was kind of the really nice find out of all the CDs. 2 LP set of Bo Diddley. And this is the singles collection. And again, just has all of his great hits on there. You know, Bo Diddley, I'm a Man, Diddy Wah Diddy. But then, of course, my favorite track, which is Hey Bo Diddley. I love that song. The song makes you feel like you're in church. So, great 2 LP set there. So again, all that's from the Medicine Man there. And again, I really, really appreciate it, man. That was an awesome, just kind of unexpected thing that came across, and cannot begin to thank you enough. And then the last piece of VCLT I want to share. This thank you goes out to Tammy. And I'm sure all you know Tammy here in the VC. And she actually, well, what happened with this was probably a year and a half ago. I don't remember exactly, but it was quite some time ago. Tammy was showing a video and she was talking about a few different things. And I think I asked her if she had this or that. And so I just kind of like sent her over a number of things that I just thought would really fit into her collection. Because her and I have a lot of the same tastes, especially when it comes to all the 80s stuff, 80s R&B and 80s new wave and all of that. So I sent her maybe, was it 5 or 6 records or something like that? I mean, nothing expensive or crazy, just some records I thought she'd really enjoy. And so she thanked me and said, I'd like to send you something, but I know, you have all this stuff, I wouldn't know what to send you. And I was like, no big deal, didn't send you something to get something in return. I just thought you would like these. But then Tammy, being the, nice, low-key person that she is, she was like, sometime, I'll get you something. And I was like, don't worry about it, Tammy. Then she sends me an email. I don't know how long ago it was. It said, I think I might have got you something. Send me your address. I can maybe send something over. I'm like, okay, thanks. And then, it's kind of going along. And a package comes in the mail the other day, and I think it's an album that I bought. I thought it was at Exodus, actually. And so I grab it, I started opening it up, and then I finally open it, and I do like a little jaw drop thing for a second. Because what ends up popping out is that beauty right there. A brand new sealed copy on Classic Records, 140 gram 2 LP pressing of Peter Gabriel's Shaking the Tree. I mean, again, when I open up the package, I'm just like, are you kidding me? I mean, obviously Gabriel has a lot of albums out there, but this is the one that's probably closest to me, just because, I don't know, like years ago I got this CD and it really became the thing that brought me to Peter Gabriel. You know, outside of like hearing In Your Eyes from Say Anything back in the 80s, beyond that I knew no Gabriel whatsoever. So then I stumbled across this CD years ago, and it's just the one thing I spun over and over, mainly because of Salisbury Hill and Games Without Frontiers, those two songs. And so this really became all things Peter Gabriel to me. And I've had that CD and listened to it for years, and so now to all of a sudden have it pop up on vinyl, and not only that, but Classic Records 140 gram brand new sealed vinyl. I mean, I was just like, holy cow. Instant grail, instant classic being added to my collection. And I know it really is a grail to me because I've had it for almost 24 hours now, and I've gone back and forth literally 4 or 5 times of trying to figure out if I should open it and listen to it or not, or if I'm going to keep this sealed. I totally cannot decide. And it's so tempting too, because, you know, with some of these classic records, the seal is nothing more than this little piece of tape right there. It just says peel, and boom, it's open. So, I mean, you can reach in and touch the LP just like that. So that just makes it even more of a tease. I'm sorry, this white's making the light dim there, but I mean, just wow. That's all I can say is absolute wow. Tammy, I cannot begin to thank you enough for sending this over. I mean, truly, this is an instant gem added into my collection. Awesome, awesome stuff. Perfect album to pick from. I really, really appreciate it. So thank you so very much. And that's about all the VCLT I can handle for one day. Thank you guys so very much. Matter of fact, Colin, I did forget one thing, because I did find this for $3 as well, which was a MC Latin Jazz 3 CD set of just what it says. Just got some Latin jazz things. That was another nice piece I picked up with all those other CDs. But again, Medicinehorse, Tammy, you know, thank you so much for thinking about me. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate that. DMan, thanks for getting it over to me so fast. And again, I mean, VC just doing the VC thing. Cannot thank you guys enough. So take care, guys, and as always, let me know what you think.